What's this? African witchcraft child sacrifice in England? Nah. It can't be.
So Islander issue 4 is out, and the subject of
What is this Islander issue 4?
the issue is really fascinating.
Maybe articles?
It is kind of dark, and it's about those kind of people who aren't really bearers of a great civilization. History happens to other people for them. And so they are living life at the sort of zoological level, doing the most bare minimum things and living in the most archaic of ways as civilization grows and progresses and declines around them. And it's a really fascinating topic, and I found a really scary example of it. And you're not gonna believe me, right? You're not gonna believe me, but I swear to God it's true. Anyway, go and get the latest issue. Link in the description. It's amazing. Articles by me, Morgoth, and various other people like Ed Dutton. Loads of all your faves, right? So
Cool.
go get that now and help support us,
That's nice.
because I'm about to play you a video that you're not gonna believe is real.
Bloody hell.
We intend to generate a measurement of witchcraft presence by reason of spiritual resistance, then I can conclusively say that London is stronger in witchcraft than most of the cities of Africa. And the more I prayed, the more my prayers bounced back. I prayed for 2 hours, my prayers were bouncing back. Prayed for 3 hours, 4 hours. I got a little breakthrough at the 12-hour mark. From that time, I began to sense a cry in the spirit. And many times when I minister on platforms in this nation, I see that fire coming down. I see it coming down. His hand is so stretched forth over the United Kingdom right now.
Damn.
London is stronger in witchcraft than most African countries, apparently.
Damn.
As-
Well, they got witches here in London. The London witches. Blood, that's why they done Harry Potter and that.
Sorry, most African
Harry Potter's a documentary. You got to remember that.
most African countries, not
The land of the druid.
cities, entire countries. London is stronger in witchcraft. What do you make of that? I mean, he's walking around London as like the relics.
But what he's saying as well, like, this guy, it seems to me like a waffler. He's one of them just wafflers, making up stuff as well. So this guy, as much as I like him, he's taking his senses as serious. So he's saying that when this guy is saying, when I walk around London and I sense the resistance, or whatever he said, with his spiritual resistance, I am able to calculate whatever bullshit he come up with. We're putting account to that. We're saying that that's true, what he's saying, that his senses are true.
Of a great
You know, we're putting value on that. You know what I mean? And when it's not, it's like, this guy's just waffling.
empire there. There's
Like, what's he talking about? What's the evidence, my brother?
the statue of Nelson. There's the vast buildings that used to be international consulates and various other ministries of regions of the world where we would administer and make sure that that everything was run as it ought to have been run. And this guy, none of that makes an impression on him. None of that. 100% pure Fellaheen. It's like, yeah, no, the spirits are speaking to me in London. It's more powerful in London than it is anywhere else. And
Yeah, no.
again,
it's a bunch of waffle.
said this over and over and over, but these people are just not like us, and you really do not understand them. Because there is a real issue in Britain of children
waffling,
being
really.
sacrificed.
Huh? An unknown number of children are being trafficked from Africa and then raised and then used as ritualistic abuse and sacrifice offerings in the UK, according to a leaked report from the Metropolitan Police. What? The confidential report leaked to the BBC means police have discovered what has been known for years. African community activists say. Many trafficked kids suffer abuse at the hands of their relatives and guardians, such as a 10-year-old girl known as Child B, whose aunt and 2 other adults were convicted this month for torturing her after the girl was branded a witch by church leaders. They're still branding people witches. When was this? This is in 2005. Article was more than 20 years old. Well known, yeah?
for rituals, for
It's
witchcraft.
been well known, yeah?
Now, as you can see, this article's from 2005, but don't think that this is ancient history. This gives us a great rundown before the guy.
Others such as Victoria Climby and the unidentified boy Adam, whose torso was found floating in the Thames, end up dead.
Guardian was like, okay, no, we're really woke, actually. I mean, they've always been left-wing, but they at least had some grasp on reality.
Yeah.
But anyway, a number of children are being trafficked from Africa and then used in ritualistic abuse and sacrificed
That's
offerings
crazy.
in the UK, according to a leaked report from the Metropolitan Police.
How can... Oh, my God. And the Metropolitan Police, they got this information. They know it. It's like, this is what's going on here. I leave it. You know, we don't know. We don't know what they're doing. God knows.
I love the way that this has to be leaked, right? As in, they don't want you to know that this is what these people are like.
Yeah.
No, this has to get leaked, all right? The confidential report, which was leaked to the BBC, means police...
Hold on, I've read all of that. The BBC reported that the latest investigation by the Met into child trafficking from Africa alleges that these children are being beaten and murdered because they are believed to be possessed by evil spirits. This ain't it. Our other alleged uses for the children include domestic slaves and for sexual purposes, including being forced to have sex with men with HIV who believe that sex with a virgin will cure their disease. This is sickness. This is sickness. The confidential report was launched in response to recommendations made after the Lambing inquiry into the death of Victoria Climby. I hope I'm saying that right. An 8-year-old girl from the Ivory Coast who died from abuse at the hands of her aunt and her aunt's partner. These lot.
Police have discovered
Climby,
and an unidentified boy called Adam, whose torso was found, including being forced to have sex with men with HIV who believe sex with a virgin will cure the disease.
That's actually sickening. To gather information, 2 community partnership officers conducted a survey over 10 months in London, but in the London boroughs of Newham and Hackney, in an effort to engage with African and Asian communities. Workshops were held with a number of the public on topics such as female genitalia mutilation, which is a deadly thing, physical chastisement, I can't really say it. I know what I'm saying though. Forced marriage and faith-related child abuse. Faith-related child abuse.
Still a prevalent belief.
Wild.
By the way. It's just mad. Again, civilization is something that happens to other people for these.
Mad. What a thing to say. Civilization is something that happens to other people for these. Mad.
Because
lyrics.
Honestly, it's mad. It's mad. It's not funny, but it's crazy to read because it's just like, how could this be real? How can this be
sickening, really?
What is happening in Britain these days?
Yeah, what's going on? What is going on?
The report was launched in response to the death of Victoria Climby, the 8-year-old. 10 months in the London boroughs of Newham and Hackney. Wouldn't we call them witches? I thought we were against witches.
The report uncovers influence of the church in African communities, such as which it describes as a lucrative business. It reveals that church pastors identify children as witches, who then go on to be the targets of ritualistic abuse. It is also highlighted concerns about pastors identifying children as witches, who then suffer violence at the hands of their parents. Your child's a witch. Treat her as such. What? This is a sickness. Why is it not playing? Buffering.
Members of the workshop stated that for a spell to be powerful, it required a sacrifice involving a male child unblemished by circumcision.
Wow, we didn't read that part. Yeah, look. Sections from the study include that people who are desperate will seek witchcraft experts to cast spells for them. Members of the workshop stated that for a spell to be powerful, it required a sacrifice involving the male child unblemished by circumcision. They alleged that the boy in the UK had purpose. Specific details were not forthcoming, as the belief was that they would be dead meat if they tell anyone.
Just madness absolute
They tell you
pure
anymore.
third world madness, and this is happening in London. It's been happening in London for decades as well, by the way. They allege that the boy children are trafficked to
Alright.
business from African churches,
That's crazy.
and yet it's happening.
Wait, say look, the Metropolitan Police spokeswoman said the aim of the project was to open a dialogue within these communities and encourage debate, which would help reduce the risk of harm to children. The recommendation to the report due to be published later this month are being carefully considered at the highest level of the Met in conjunction with the partner agencies and community groups. But wait, they found this information. Stop it. We've got to stop it. We have to stop it.
In England, in the year of our Lord 2025. And again, I know this
Mad.
was from 20 years ago, but trust me, we'll get to it
They know this information. That's what I'm saying. They already know. 20 years.
in a minute. The number of pastors who maintain that God speaks to them and lets them know when someone is possessed. Oh, I believe them. I just took...
That is actually crazy. The number of pastors maintain that God speaks to them and lets them know when someone is possessed. Yeah, that one's possessed. That one, yeah. After much debate, they acknowledged that the child labelled as possessed are a danger of being beaten by their families. However, they would not accept that they played a major role in inciting such violence. A Metropolitan spokeswoman, the aim of the project... Oh, so I've just
Totally
gone over that
believe
bit
them.
again.
After much debate, they acknowledged that the children labelled as possessed are in danger of being beaten by their families. A Met spokeswoman said, well, this is fucked up, isn't it? Like, just
That's the only thing that she should have really said. Like, this is fucked. In England? Where?
Jesus Christ, what are we going to do?
Debbie Arroyo, the director of Africans Unite Against Child Abuse, told societyguardian.co.uk, the way forward is for the government to sit up and realise that something horrible is going on and do something concrete about it. We know definitely there is an increasing number of children being trafficked. Now is the time, the right time, for the government to accept there is a problem. That's how it seems like. It seems like the government are just like, and mind you, this article is from 20 years ago. In 2005. So they know about this sort of stuff. It's like known. They go, oh, yeah, we know. Child sacrificing that. Yeah. Huh? Stop it, you bitches. Stop it.
Oh, what's the plan?
Yeah, what are they going to do?
What is the fuck?
The London Child Police, the Child Protection Committee said it was in the process of setting up a strategic subgroup to address these issues throughout the capital. A strategic subgroup and that. In the process of setting it up and that. What a strategic subgroup in 2005. Yeah. The group will include representatives from the Commission of Social Care, the Social Care Inspection, the Department for Education Skills, as well as police, health services, education, social services, and voluntary sector organisations. What happened since?
Plan, man. So anyway, there's something called the Amber Project, and
Yeah.
this is from 2021. This particular,
Okay.
like
So is this the culmination of their work? Is it? We don't know.
presentation. So as you can see,
So at this point, it's been 16 years.
like nearly 20 years later, this is still an issue that they're dealing with. So this is a various selection of experts in the Met
Yeah.
who are like, shit, this is a problem because, and this is witchcraft and
That spokeswoman, again, she should have just said, well, yeah, we're fucked. Witchcraft, child sacrifice. That's what's going on in the land. Alert, alert. That's what. Turn the sirens on. Wah, wah. People waking up. What the fuck happened? They check their phone. It's like alert. Fucking child sacrifice in England. Fucking sort it out.
spirit present.
No, instead they picked up the rug and they swept it under. They went, shh. The smell will go in a week.
Possession are normal
the
beliefs
fuck?
and practices found in many religions and cultures around the world.
Yeah.
Okay?
Witchcraft and spirit possession are normal beliefs. They highlight normal. It's normal, bruv. It's normal. normal beliefs and practices found in other religions. So maybe we should take it on board as well. That's what they're essentially coming across as. Is that what they're saying? The Amber Project focuses on a particular example of abuse linked to faith and belief. Abuse linked to witchcraft and spirit possession. ALWSP. WASP. Witchcraft and spirit possession are normal beliefs and practices found in many religions and cultures around the world, don't you know? Like all beliefs, they can be used positively or negatively. Bro, what? Only in extreme cases are these deployed to cause harm to others. What? These beliefs and practices are not a problem. But abuse is. What the fuck? They're literally tolerating anything. It's madness out there. It's freezing.
They just believe in witchcraft. Like all beliefs, they can use positively or negatively. Only in extreme cases are they deployed to harm others. Oh, that's okay then. The beliefs and practices are not a problem.
Yeah, it's just the way you use your witchcraft. It's the way you use that wizardry, you know what I mean? It depends what spell you cast. It's not the witchcraft itself. It's the spell. The abuse. Oh, what the fuck are they talking about?
But the abuse is. Okay, I'm not saying that it's intrinsically a problem if someone believes in witchcraft.
To provide training on abuse linked to witchcraft and that's their objectives.
But, I mean, they're just not like us, are they?
The Amber
and it is
Project.
multiculturalism that has brought this in.
To encourage information sharing. Snitching. To create a snitch culture. That's what they said. A circle of informants.
So now we have to deal with this absolute nonsense. Like, we didn't have to worry about witchcraft.
Yeah, it's like, it's fine. Deal with it now. Didn't you know? Didn't you know that witchcraft and spirit possession are normal in beliefs? Many other beliefs in the world, in fact, it's only us. That what?
When was this?
So what shit is this?
Matthew Hopkins, the Witchfinder General, like 1635 or something.
Yeah, back then. Yeah, we were deep into it back then. Witchfinder General and all of that. We were serious about it.
We didn't have to worry about this for hundreds of years. And even in his own day, right, people were like, wow, you are finding a lot of witches and you were being paid by the witch. Starting to think that maybe all of these women
He's just killing bitches. Legally. Ooh.
actually weren't witches.
What?
And that trend died out quite soon. Like, in
You know, he gets caught in the back alley, you know, gutting a poor girl. Someone comes by like, hey, what are you doing there? What's all that rustling back there? Who are you gutting back there? What are you doing? And the guy goes, you know, the one who's gutting, he goes, nah, she's a witch, man. It don't matter. And the guy's like, fucking, yeah. He comes over, kicks her in the head and that. Huh? What?
in medieval Europe, like, magic and witchcraft had its heyday in the 16th and 17th century.
Yeah, like, we've done that. We've done that. It's done. We've done it. We've done it.
Like, it wasn't actually an ancient phenomenon. It was actually something that was surprisingly modern, actually. Anyway, as you can see, they're like...
To promote awareness of how COVID-19 has impacted this movement of what witchcraft and all of that.
like
Whilst-
providing training on
whilst-
abuse linked to witchcraft and spirit possession and promote best practices against it. It's like, this is mad, right? This is mad.
To drive
and
referrals in this area. Why are they looking for customers? What, into the coven?
it would be better if this just wasn't our
At the coven of whores? No.
problem. I mean, there are lots of examples. So here's one from 2012.
Witchcraft murderer. Couple jailed for Christy Bamboo killing. Killing their kid? What? Who did they kill? Was it their kid?
Witchcraft murderer.
2012. This is in 2012.
Murder. A couple jailed for killing Christy Bamu. Right. This is just all...
A couple who tortured and murdered a 15-year-old boy they accused of using witchcraft have been jailed for life. Christy Bamu and 4 of his siblings were visiting his sister, Magali Bamu, 29, and her partner, Eric, 28. When he was killed, he went visiting them. Christy drowned in a bath in an exorcism at their flat in Newham, East London. Oh my God. On Christmas Day in 2010, after days of torture that Old Bailey heard. Bikubi was sentenced to a minimum of 30 years, while Bamu must serve 25 years. During sentencing, Judge David Paget said the murder had a sadistic element, adding it was a prolonged torture involving mental and physical suffering being inflicted before death. What did the boy do? What did the 15-year-old boy do for them to accuse him of witchcraft, to torture him over days, and then to drown him in an exorcism? In a bath in East London on Christmas Day. What did he do?
Awful. This is just awful, awful, awful.
It's mad.
So, Christy Bamu and 4 of his siblings were visiting.
We've done that. Hammer and chisel. He added that the ordeal the children were subjected. The children? Well, all of them. He added that the ordeal the children were subjected to almost passes belief. However, he accepted Bikubu's defense that he had brain damage and had believed that Kirsty was a witch. So this is the judge, yeah. But Judge Paget said the belief in witchcraft, however genuine, cannot excuse an assault on another person's facts, let alone the killing of another human being and a kid.
The defense of the guy doing it is that he had brain damage and believed he was a witch.
Yeah, no, that's anything to escape the thing.
Look, we just don't understand them, right? We just don't understand them.
He told Bamu he did not accept her denial of belief in witchcraft and that she was forced to attack Christy by Bikubu. So she said that she was forced by him. Fuck. She sold him out. It is only explicable if you shared Eric Bikubu's belief. It provides some explanation for what happened, but it does not excuse it. He told her, adding that at no stage had she said that she was sorry. That's her brother. That's her little brother. During the trial, the court heard that Christy was attacked. Am I saying his name right? I am, yeah. Christy was attacked with knives, sticks, metal bars, ceramic floor tiles, bottles, and a hammer and chisel by Bikubu and Bamu, who also used a pair of pliers to twist his ears. Oh my God. He drowned after he was placed in a bath for ritual cleansing.
And so, like, it's just...
Let me just read this next bit. Jump from the window. Kirsty was visiting the couple from Paris for Christmas, along with his siblings, who were also attacked by the couple after Bikubu accused them of bringing Kindoka or witchcraft into his home. Bikubu beat all 3 of them and forced their children to join in the attacks. Oh, this is deadly. Kirsty's sisters, aged 20 and 11, escaped further attacks after confessing to being witches. Why? Because they lived in Paris or something. What happened, man? But he was singled out for wetting his pants. Huh?
It's really awful. Basically, they were trying to force him.
But he was singled out for wetting his pants. At one point, Bikubu told them to jump out the window to see if they could fly. They looked to their older sister for help, but instead Bamu encouraged Bikubu and beat Kirsty until he also confessed to the witch. And that's their older sisters. Imagine her boyfriend or her partner is doing all this, and they're looking to their older sister. Like, what the fuck's going on? She's like encouraging him to do it. This is fucked, like. Jump out the window, see if you could fly. What?
To admit that he was a witch.
Why?
Christy was visiting the couple from Paris for Christmas along with his siblings, who were attacked by the couple after...
Let me just fast forward. In court, his sister Kelly, now 21, said it was as if they were obsessed by witchcraft. They decided we had come there to kill them. Mad delusion, sickness of the mind. She added, Kirsty asked for forgiveness. He asked again and again. Magalia did absolutely nothing. She didn't give a damn. She said we deserved it.
At one point, he told them to jump out of the window to see if...
It's mad.
This is he asked, and I mean, this is just mad. This is just mad. And
Ritualistic
it's awful,
abuse.
And I hate everything about it.
Oh, wait, I just missed that last bit. Bamu was also found guilty of 2 counts of assault charges, with which Bikubu pleaded guilty to. Judge Peguet said he would not pass separate sentences for these convictions. What happened would have ended up as it did had it not been for Mr. Makubu's mental impairment. Not only has she lost her entire family, she now faces a solitary life in prison. Oh my God. Kirsty's father, Pierre, had previously said in a statement, "I feel betrayed to know that Kirsty's own sister, Magala, did nothing to save him makes the pain much worse." Scotland Yard said it had investigated 83 cases involving child abuse resulting from ritualistic or faith belief over the last 10 years. Mad, they know about it.
This is just mad, and it's just awful, and I hate everything about it. And
It's
this happens
crazy.
to this chap here, and this is from March this year.
So much this year, this innocent man was accused of it and blamed for deaths of mother and baby sister. The horrific ordeal of Maduke, I'm not saying it right, Yembe, I'm probably saying it wrong, sorry, is told in the new film, Kindoki Witch Boy, released on the 25th anniversary of the death of 8-year-old Victoria Klimby.
This guy was accused when he was 10 of bringing Kindoki, which again, witchcraft, into the...
Why? Why did they do that? Why they just don't like you as a kid or something? What? And they say you're bringing what?
home, and he was
What are
blamed
they
for the deaths
doing?
of a mother and a baby sister. You killed your mother. Admit you're a witch. Tears run down the face of 10-year-old Marduk Yembi as a pastor bellows at him in his North London home. Why is this?
You killed your mother. Admit that you're a witch. What? Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie, the pastor says repeatedly, surrounded by relatives pleading with him to admit it. What? I'm a witch, he cries. They make him do it. His whole family are there saying, admit it, admit it. What? It's one of the most harrowing scenes in the new film. I need to see that Kindoki Witch Boy. I'll have to check that out. It sounds deadly.
Why is this here? I mean, I don't give a fuck.
It's upsetting knowing that the events depicted on the screen are what Maduche, I don't know how to say the name, I'm sorry, says happened to him in real life.
I don't care if they want to be total insane savages in Africa. I just don't care. Not my problem. They can go, they can do whatever the hell they like. They wanted decolonization. They wanted an end to the empire. They got what they wanted. Why is it here? Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie, the pastor says repeatedly. Surrounded by relatives pleading with him to admit it, he finally broke down and cried, "I'm a witch."
It's wild.
Like, this is just awful. This is just awful. And this guy's from the Democratic Republic of Congo. And
He was just 8 years old when he moved to the UK after his mother's death.
point, I think, is made well enough now, though.
Hold on, as he settled into the new country, living with the members of his extended family, he enjoyed what boys of his age enjoyed. He loved football and dreamed of playing for his beloved club Arsenal. But his traumatic 2-year ordeal began when a relative, having bad dreams, sought the advice of a pastor. The pastor claimed the dreams were the result of Kinduku, a term of witchcraft. And then they decided, why? Because he's living his best life in England. Is that what's going on? Nah, he's a witch. This is bad. He's the one who killed his mum. This is fucked.
They don't leave their barbaric beliefs at home. They don't leave these beliefs.
I totally get what the guy's saying. It's like, do it, but do it over there. We don't agree with this sort of shit here. Why is it here? Mad.
And they don't.
Madnesses, I
They
swear.
don't suddenly become Western liberals. They don't suddenly, the magic soil hasn't taken effect. And this is costing lives. And this is something we have to deal with in Britain in
Look at
2025.
them. Did you see them?
Like,
Deadly.
sorry, this is mental. And
Deadly. That's them. He looks disturbed and she's encouraging it. His own sister.
in Britain in 2025.
It's not good, man.
Like, sorry, this is mental. And honestly, I was just... So, why would we want these people in our country? Like, is this the GDP? Am I looking at GDP? like magically springing out of the earth.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say magically because I don't want to be killed for witchcraft.
Yeah. Fuck it now. He was branded as servant of Satan and accused of killing his mother and baby sister, who also died in the Democratic Republic of Congo. You are possessed. There is a spirit inside you. You fly around doing the work of the devil. Oh my God.
It's like this is not what the kind of country I want to live in. Right? I don't want the sort of people who believe in witchcraft being allowed to just be at leisure in my country.
Doing
what if they
this,
decide
yeah.
my kids are witches? For
What if they start deciding that? Exactly.
God only knows what bonkers reasons that they have.
Yeah.
And they kidnap them and torture them to death. Like, what
Yeah.
the hell do I do? Like, what is my
What would you do
recourse
then?
were that to happen to me and my kids?
Yeah.
Why is this a
Nothing.
risk that I have to live with
Nothing. You could do
in
nothing.
England in 2025?
Allegedly.
I'm so sick of this, man. But anyway, so
It's a
I
sickness.
could go on, but I think you get the point. You don't know what they're bringing with them from the old world, and we're not even getting into like honor killings and rape gangs, all that sort of stuff, and how these things are
That's another
situated
thing.
in the cultures themselves as part of their cultural background
Yeah.
and beliefs. Right?
Yeah.
We're not talking about any.
That's right.
We're talking about things from people who are purported to be Christians. Sorry,
And the worst thing is, they've known about this for years, as we've seen. Over 20 years at least, from them articles that we've seen in 2005. So they've known.
I'm just.
They know about this.
And
Sickness.
I find it really, really vile as well. Really vile.
As
Anyway,
fuck.
as I said, go and get Islander 4. The link is in the description. It is, of course, the best issue yet. It is actually superb. Essays from myself, Ed Dutton, Morgoth, Luca. Luca has actually
Great.
done one on Sauron in his Marshals of Middle-earth series.
Sauron.
Which I thought was quite controversial, but it is an excellent article. I think you'll enjoy it a lot.
Damn. Okay, that was good. I'll put the link in the description. But yeah, that's weird. That's what's going on. Is that what they're busy with here? I think I'll take a pass on that. I don't want witchcraft. Nah, I'm not interested. Nah.